Younglings, because that is what we call children here in Wizotopia. We call our children younglings, just like the Jedi do. The Jedi, of course, are kind of sci-fi wizards, so... Greetings and welcome to a brand new game here on the channel. We're going to be playing Cities Skylines. That's right, a new game, as if we needed more. Well, you know, I don't know, maybe we do, maybe we don't. However, this is a game that I really want to play. I was going to play it anyway on my own. I've played it a little bit. I've played a few. Well, I've started 2 cities basically, and both of them died, or rather ran out of money. One because I messed the traffic up and nobody was able to get anywhere, and the other because I messed the plumbing up and nobody was able to get rid of their sewage. I think that was the problem. Anyway, I have now learned from my mistakes. I know what to do. I've watched a few people playing this online, so I'm reasonably confident that we can make some sort of progress. And of course, what are we going to build here? Well, we are going to build the wonderful wizarding town of Wizotopia. Of course it was going to be wizard themed. Could it possibly have been anything else? Where is going to be the best place? I'd like it to have quite a lot of forestry. Lots of forest for the wizarding folk to wander about in. Lots of dark, brooding woodlands, and maybe some sort of forestry activities. I'd also quite like farming resources, because I think I'd rather have a reliance on farming industry than kind of heavy industry. I think that's a little bit more wizardy. Although we'll have to see what happens, because obviously it's, you know, this is a modern cities game, not a wizarding cities game. Maybe with mods one day. I even thought about maybe doing my own mod for that, but you know, it's not like I don't have enough things eating up my time that I need to take on a major mod project as well. So don't hold your breath for that. However, I think we're going to go for Lagoon Shore. I've had a little look through them all. This one, I'm not sure if you can actually make it out to the islands. I'd really like an island to build up at some point as the island retreat of Weirdorm, to make as a kind of, you know, as a holiday destination for my little wizarding folk. But I'm not sure if I can actually do this on this map. But it's got other nice features, and I think I'm going to go for it. And we're going to go with left-handed traffic. Because well, you know, I'm British, and the British drive on the left, and wizards drive on the left. If you are a wizard and you live in a different country where they drive on the right, please don't drive on the left and cause masses of accidents. I didn't mean it. I really didn't mean it. Right, let's just go. We got loads of water. There's plenty of city connection types. Suitable area for building, 56%. I don't know what any of this means. I don't know what any of it means. As I said, I'm pretty much a rank amateur when it comes to this game. We're going to be going pretty slowly, I'll warn you. To begin with especially, I'm not going to be rushing to build up a massive metropolis. I don't think that's really the wizarding way. I want a kind of a fairly pastoral, almost like a garden city, you know, like lots of trees, lots of leafy bits. Hello! Let's start by building some roads and zoning the areas next to them. That's a good idea. So what have we got? We've got, oh look, see that there, or maybe that island, if we can actually get out. I see, I can barely even see it. This island up here would make a beautiful island retreat, or possibly that one. It's a bit closer, but it might be a bit too small. I don't know, we'll see. We've got lots of other cool stuff. I really like this circular lake here, this kind of crater lake, or possibly cauldron lake, as we may wish to call it. That could be a good source of fresh water, I suspect. And we're going to want to probably pump our sewage out over here, which is okay, because look, it's quite sort of cliff-like here, so houses are not going to be able to go right up to the coast. Right, first things first, let's build some roads. Let's get rid of all this, and let's just build some roads. So we need initially, I suppose, like a little residential area. Should we come down sort of over here, build our residential maybe around here? We'll have our sewage outflow down here. We'll maybe try and get some tree felling industry here. If that, I don't actually know how to make, to be fair, I don't know how to make specific types of industry. I only really know how to zone for industry at the moment. I'm sure it'll become apparent as we grow. We have to construct a road first, so that's what we'll do. And we're going to have a residential district over here, because I think this place looks quite nice. And let us create, what should we call it? Names are going to be very important, right? Names are going to be very important. First of all, I suppose, let's just create a road. So if we just have a nice road coming down, should we create Wand Way? We're going to create Wand Way. So Wand Way is going to be like a road, not too long, I think, like that, like that. What's that? Let's probably a bit wider actually than I had planned. Let's shrink it down ever so slightly. This is probably why I ran out of money in previous ones as well, actually, because I do tend to do this quite a lot. Now, don't worry, it's not all going to be. That's not wide enough. It's not all going to be. Is that exactly the same as we had it before? It might well be. It's not all going to be straight roads. In fact, look, I'm literally about to build another circle here. Look. That's terrible! That's absolutely terrible! That looks nothing like a wand. That's far too big. Alright, get rid of it. Start again. Yes, yes, I know. I know. If I carry on like this, then we're going to be going all day. Right, like that. Like that. Like that. Like that. There we go. Alright, it doesn't look a huge amount like a wand. I will grant you. Maybe if we make it slightly longer. And that might make it look... I mean, it looks a bit like a lollipop, I know. Oh, I've got rid of the interface. I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Good. Yeah, we'll make it slightly longer, and maybe that'll make it slightly more wand-like. Long, and actually, we could make this like that. Nice little curve. Brilliant. It's It's a wand, alright? It's a wand. That is wand way right there. I don't care what you say. Maybe this should have been more like a star. Instead of this this ball. Yeah, I know. But it's done now. Are we gonna go back and do it again? Maybe we'll go back and change it later, but right now we need to get we need to get our city growing. So let's chuck some residential down. Chuck some residential around the tip of the wand. The wand head, as it were, and on the inside as well, I think. And we're just going to give them maybe a bit of commercial, like maybe fill the inside bit here with commercial. Is that more commercial really than we need? Let's do it. Let's just fill the inside bit. We can always come back and change this, and we'll probably knock this entire neighborhood down because we're just going to decide that we hate it, that we absolutely hate it. Right, let's get some wind power. Going to fuel our great city. We'll get some wind power here. Look, I don't know if if the more of this circle is on the dark color, the more wind power you get. But I think I'm just gonna pop. I guess we'll start with one, and we'll add more as we need them. So we're gonna need to have power lines connecting these up, so that we can get the roads through all right. We're also going to need water, obviously, so let's get our sewage outflow as far away from civilized society as possible, right down here. And we'll connect that up with a straight pipe to here. And then just go out like that. Good. And of course we need a water pumping station as well. I think we'll pump water... Should we pump water from here, or should we pump water from Cauldron Lake? Let's pump water from Cauldron Lake. Let's do it right here, just on the edge of the map. Just there. So there's no chance of contamination from the sewage outflow to the drinking water, because we wouldn't want that, would we? You would not want to see my city just get consumed by horrible diseases inflicted because of sewage and drinking water becoming mixed somehow. You wouldn't want that. I know you wouldn't really want that. I know you wouldn't really want that. Do you know what I kind of wish? I don't like the way these just end. I wish there was like a little electricity substation wherever these terminated. I think that would make it just look a bit nicer and look a bit more, just a bit nicer, that's all. Just a bit nicer. You guys need to kind of build out over here so that we can get the electricity hooked up. I don't really want to extend the power lines just to give power to these people when... in fact, they need roads. Let's give them some roads, connecting them up. 2-lane roads, so this is... which ways do they go? This is coming out. Okay. So let's come out. Oh, that's a freeform road. We want a nice arrow straight roads coming out, like just to there. for now, and we'll figure out what we're going to do with these at a later point. Let's go in. Now we're going to need some kind of sort of interchange on here at some point, aren't we? But for the time being, let's just switch to a 2-lane road and have it come straight from here and like that, like that. I think now that is a 2-lane road. Yes. Okay. Good. This was the mistake I made last time. I had one-way roads, and it just it did not work. As I'm sure you can imagine, it did not work at all. All right. Look, if you're not gonna develop without them, we'll just put these here, and hopefully that will now do the job. In fact, should be doing the job already. Are you doing the job? Teflon-coated underwear sell like hotcakes. What was that? What was that, little blue bird? Teflon-coated underwear sell like hotcakes. Straps required to keep said underwear in place. Non-stick pants. Hashtag non-stick pants. Okay, good, fine, whatever you say, freaky little bird creature. Alright, so Wand Way is starting to develop nicely. Look at this. We got nice commercial, like lots of little shops popping up. Is that a look, it's a marketplace, a Yeksu, a Sally. Oh look, nice restaurant, a wizarding restaurant for the wizarding folk to have their wizarding way with. Lots of nice little houses popping up as well. All these happy people. I guess they're going to want somewhere to work, which means we're going to need an industrial zone of some sort. Should we put an industrial zone next to the wind farm? Again, this is perhaps just going to be temporary, but if we extend this road up this way, then what we're going to do? Should we make like some sort of interesting road design here? Because I don't want everything to just be straight lines and stuff. So we're going to go with like a, what should we go with? Like a hexagram, maybe. What's this? I mean, it's not a perfect, it's not a perfect hexagram by any stretch of the imagination, but it's what we've built, and we're just going to go with what we've built because look how much demand there is. Right, quick, industry. Going to get industry on the inside of the hexagram. It's going to be I don't know, wind spirit way, winds because there's going to be wind farms here as well. So this is like the wind spirit industrial estate, something like that. I think we'll call it something like that. We may change our minds as we go on. We may even demolish it and start again, having decided. Oh, it's like on a bit of a hill. Interesting. Well, they're just sort of like excavating out the hill, but that's fine. Industry's popping up. They're going to want water, clearly. So let's have this. Just follow the roads. Just follow the roads for the time being. I think that's probably the most simple way of doing piping. It may not be like absolutely the most efficient, but it's going to work, isn't it? Hopefully it's going to work. Are you going to need me again? You've decided to build your industrial buildings as far away from the power lines as you can possibly get. Well, fine. Look, we'll just hook you up. If you're going to be like that, we'll just hook you up, and then you can be happy little factories. I don't really like them. Oh, I want to kind of, like I said, I want them to be farming, but I don't know how to do farming. Can we? What's this? That's D zone. Industrial zone. I don't know. I should probably have looked these things up ahead of time. But where would be the fun in that, I ask you? Have we got? We do have roundabouts. We have small roundabouts unlocked, so we might want to put in. Why are they all got? Oh, because there's no power going to the pumping station. Whoops. All right. Oops. That's a bit messy, but. It's hooked up now. Your water is coming. People of Wizard. Did I even get to name my city? Did I not name it? If I haven't named it, I'm gonna have to start again. What's this? Oh, areas. Well, I don't think I can afford a new area just yet. Rockfield. Is that Rock? Wizotopia, there we go, we can rename this. I was literally about to quit out and start again then. I'm glad I found it. Alright, what do we need? We still have really high industrial demand, but there is more zoning available for industrial buildings, so I don't know why there is more industrial demand. Should we zone some more anyway? And possibly not all the way up the side here. Like that. I'm not sure what I want to do with that yet, so we'll leave it rather than getting people to build there and then coming along and knocking them down later. Well, there we go. Look, we've got the beginnings of Wizotopia. The beginnings of the city are born. We've got this lovely little Wizard's Way sort of residential development here with a little bit of commercial. Have we got? We've got plenty of capacity. Look, I mean, this can grow an awful lot more than it has at the moment. So I don't think we need to zone any more residential just yet. We'll see how that develops. We have no commercial demand at all. We've got a lot of residential demand. A lot. I guess as this industrial estate starts to fill up, they will start to offer lots of jobs, which is good. Should we start thinking about where our next one... Are we making money? We're making money! 325. This is like a first for me. In previous games, like I said, I ran out of money both times because my city just did not work. Just did not work. We're probably going to want more power relatively... In fact, look, we're going to want more power right now. We're already getting brownouts, so that's fine. We'll add a second wind turbine right now. Are you going to work? Hello, wind turbine? Oh, you can rename the wind turbines. Oh, that's awesome. Right, this is going to be Wind Spirit 1. Wind Spirit 2. The wind spirits shall power our great city, for the wizards have mastery of all things. Well, all spirit things, anyway. Renaming. You can rename districts, buildings, cars, citizens, oh, fantastic, and other objects by clicking on them. It's good that we know, you know, like which is Wind Spirit 1 and which is Wind Spirit 2, and of course 3 and 4 will come in time, when their time has arrived. What else? We should start thinking about kind of future plans. Like I say, we're probably going to want to do some forestry around here, so we're going to have to figure out how we do that, and then we can build up some forestry. This, I think, Cauldron Lake is going to be primarily a residential development, so we'll have another sort of like, we'll basically kind of wrap residential developments around it, but we'll have them relatively separated and self-contained, I think, rather than having kind of big sprawling kind of suburbs. Like, I want them to be little self-contained areas. I mean, we might expand the old Wand Way here a little bit. Population, reach 460. We will get taxes and loans. They should really give you loans right at the beginning in case you get to the point where you... That was the problem. I was looking for a loan after I ran out of money. All I needed to do was fix the roads and the city would have grown. But oh no. Would anybody lend me some money just to replace a few roads here or there? No, they wouldn't. Probably very sensible of them, considering how thoroughly I had messed up in the first place. So there we go. Look, we've nearly reached a little hamlet. I almost want to stop at being a little hamlet. You know, I mean, that would just be... I like hamlets. I like little hamlets. Wand Way is starting to reach its capacity. So let's have a think about it. Let's start laying some roads out for our next residential development. And that's going to be... I think, it's going to come off from here. Yeah, I think we're going to, well, maybe from here, look. We'll come off from here. And we're going to make this kind of curvy. We're just going to curve down and hug the coast here. Oh, that's all right, look. That's all right. We don't want this to be too big, actually, so let's... Oh, we've done it! We've made it! We've made it to Little Hamlet. Achievement. We now have access to taxes, loans, garbage services, healthcare, and education. Fantastic. We can build an elementary school, a medical clinic, and a landfill. We're going to have to crack on with that, but let's finish this area first. We'll actually have this bend back around. It's a bit crazy. It's definitely slightly unhinged. There we go. That's our new residential development, and we can't name it yet, apparently, because we don't have the ability to. Let's lay its services quickly. It's slightly higgledy-piggledy piping. I don't know if we're going to want to do anything here, but we might as well. Fill it out. Higgledy-piggledy roads, higgledy-piggledy piping. It's all a bit crazy, isn't it? It's all a bit crazy. We'll need a crazy name for it. Let's quickly zone it. Might just put a couple of little bits of commercial in here somewhere. I'm not sure where exactly. Maybe like a commercial there and commercial there, just for some local sort of services. Maybe another one there. for the people of whatever we wind up calling this place. Maybe this could be like Rincewind Road, or something like that. Okay, well, whatever we wind up calling it, it is building up now. They also need electricity, obviously, so let's just... Oh, that's not... Whoops! That's not what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do at all. Can we have... Oh, we can't. We need to move this first. I think there's a way of moving, isn't there? Relocate building. Sorry, that is exactly what I want to do. Right, let's relocate it over here to the wind farm, and you are going to be Wind Spirit 3. Awesome. We still need power here, though, so let's do that and not mess it up this time. There we go. Done. I feel sorry for these people here who were living in lovely kind of countryside surroundings, and then all of a sudden, because we opened up a new area for people to live, we've come along and built a massive, very big electricity pylon right behind their house, which they're not going to be very pleased with. Who actually... It's the Florence. It's the Florence residents. They're actually... Look, they're pretty happy. 3 of 3 in a household. 4 children, 4 of whom are teens. Is that right? Or they've got 4 young children and 4 teens, because, you know, that's a pretty decent amount of kids for one family. Right, alright, there we go. How is this building doing? I don't know. Oh, look! It's a donut van! Look, it's a donut van! Are you delivering donuts to... You are delivering donuts to Big Bite, the famous donut shop Big Bite here in Wizard's Way. Not Wizard's Way. What am I talking about? This is, in fact, Wand Way. That's right, Wand Way. And this is Rincewind Road, which is all curvy and a little bit crazy. So there we go. At some point, hopefully, we'll be able to actually name these. Right. Anyway, let's get our services down, and then I think we'll probably wrap up this first episode. So let's get... first of all, we want a waste management garbage dump. Where are we going to dump our garbage? Hold on, we need a road leading to somewhere where we don't mind dumping all of our garbage. Should we have it down here somewhere? Should we extend? I don't know. Or maybe we could just have it out behind this industrial estate, just sort of tucked away in this corner here. Should we do that? Let's have a road that comes out, sort of arcs around the industrial estate here, and leads to where we're going to build all of our tips. Because, well, we're not very progressive here in Wizotopia at the moment. Our main method of dealing with waste is to pile it up in big piles, basically. And that's it. Does this need power? I think it probably does. So let's give them a spot of power. It probably also needs water, I suppose. So let's have... in case we decide we want to develop this road, we'll just go like that. There we go. That looks good to me. Right, so we've got... Oh, look at all the garbage trucks! The garbage trucks of Wizotopia are going forth to remove all the garbage from all of the houses and safely and permanently deal with it by piling it up in a little yard somewhere. Because, you know, out of sight, out of mind. That's what I say. Right, what else are we going to want? We're going to want healthcare, obviously. All right, let's have some healthcare. Should we have servicing both of these districts? So if we kind of go somewhere like along here, this can be kind of like healthcare way, healthcare road. In fact, we can have, look, we have a medical clinic here, and then we can also have our school. School? What? Not enough money. Oh no, we've run out of money. All right, there's no school. There's no school at the moment for the wizard residents of Wizardtopia. Although they do need a lot of schooling to become successful wizards, they're just going to have to homeschool for the time being. They're just going to have to teach their younglings, because that is what we call children here in Wizardtopia. We call our children younglings, just like the Jedi do. The Jedi, of course, are kind of sci-fi wizards, so that works, I think. Does it work? I don't. It works. It works. It's fine. Should we name the healthcare clinic? What should we name this? We'll name this like old Crone's Witch Hut. There we go. The people when they feel sick, they go to the Old Crone's Witch Hut. to receive their treatment, and she doles out all the necessary herbal remedies and concoctions to treat people's ailments, which is at the end of the day what healthcare is all about, is it not? I think it probably is. Look at this. Rincewind Road is developing beautifully here. I mean, I know Rincewind Road. I mean, can you have a road that goes all the way around like this? I guess you probably can. I hope you can, because we do. So Rincewind Road is developing beautifully. We got look at some of these. Look at this nice little apartment building here for up and coming young wizarding couples to move into. And then when they get a little bit further up the wizarding ladder, they can buy one of these nice little detached houses and settle down to raise a family. Naturally, despite the fact that there is tons and tons of room everywhere, people just park their cars on the roads because who would use a driveway when you can use the road? As long as the roads are wide enough, and we do build our roads quite wide here in Wizotopia, so that's fine. Unlike a lot of cities that I know and have lived in, and indeed currently live in. I think we're doing fine. We need commercial. So let's have, next to the health centre here, we'll have a spot of commercial that people can just come and visit when they're going to see the old crone's witch hut for their medical treatments. Afterwards, they can go and do a little bit of retail therapy and pick up all of the shopping and other bits and pieces that a good wizard needs to pick up when they're out to make themselves feel better or something along those lines. Good, good. Is this the way it's going to go with this? Oh, congratulations! We've reached another milestone. We are a worthy village now. Well, that came pretty quickly. 900 residents. We've got new areas available, 2 kilometers by 2 kilometers. New features, districts. Oh, that's what we've been waiting for. We want to be able to map out our districts ourselves. Policies, don't know. Second loan. Oh, okay, we didn't even take out the first loan yet, but apparently we can take out a second loan. Industry specialization. Ooh, that's the other thing we've been waiting for. Service policies, good. We've got a fire department, police department, and a unique building. Oh, okay, I don't know what a unique building is. Forestry specialization, agriculture specialization. Good. Very good. Police station and firehouse. Alright, well look, let's quickly... should we throw these things down, or shall we save these? Let's save these for the next episode. So there we go, we have just become a worthy village. It's awesome. We've got access to the fire department. We can have a wizarding fire department, a wizarding police department. We still haven't built our school, so we better go ahead and do that. We might have to take out a loan to build all of this cool new stuff. We're definitely going to do some industry specialization. This area here, we'll probably leave it as dirty industry because we've got the rubbish dump and stuff there, but we will look for all of our future industry to be built up around agriculture and forestry and other cool things like that, other wizarding things like that. Weather forecast for this week is sunny with a chance of mild wind coming from the north. Hashtag always sunny. Oh, does anybody actually use all these hashtags? I mean, obviously this is my hashtag Wiz100 week, which is going splendidly, by the way. If you were wondering, we're not going to make 1,000, at least not unless we get 56 new subscribers every day for the rest of the week. But it doesn't really matter. As Pesky Quiet Man said to me on Twitter, don't concentrate on the finger, or you will miss all that heavenly glory, which is very true, and of course is something that Bruce Lee said. And indeed, from little acorns, mighty oaks grow. So, yeah, hashtag Wiz100 week. I mean, we're still pressing on with it, obviously. I'm still going to be doing my 100th video on Sunday. I hope you tune in for that. It should be pretty good. I don't think we'll make the 1,000, which is kind of good in a way because I was a little bit concerned about having to produce 2 videos every day for the course of next week. On the off chance that we do, I'm still happy to do it. I might even lower that barrier a little bit as the week goes on, if I think I can do 2 videos a week next week comfortably. But I don't know. I haven't really decided. I am like a leaf on the wind. Fantastic! Right, there we go. Wizotopia has begun. It has begun developing. We've got 2 little districts. We will name them next time. We'll put all of our new buildings in next time. However, for now, I have been Weird Wizard. Thanks a lot for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoy this series of City Skylines. And you forgive the fact that I don't really know what I'm doing. And we're just going to go nice and slowly and build up a lovely pastoral wizarding town for everyone to live in. Awesome. Fantastic. Right. I will see you later.